Hey, good morning, fuckers, and welcome to another day at the one, the only daily bowel movement you will ever really thoroughly enjoy, which is a lie because I enjoy my bowel movement very, very much. Wait, what? What's up, Mikey?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
We have the lovely Shae with us. What's going on, Shae?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yes.
You know, just another fantastic day in sunny Florida.
I don't know. It ain't too sunny right now.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Hopefully this show holds up through the gorgeous Florida weather. But so I'm going to jump right in today, guys. So have you seen that this company called Good Eats? Okay, They are just now had approval. I think it's FDA approval to be able to do what they call lab-grown meat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about, Mike? Don't get excited. Lab-grown meat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No?
Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about.
So what you got? I mean, I don't know. I have a problem with eating something that, like, I'm not slaughtering. Sorry. I know that sounds messed up, but, you know, if it's lab-grown in a big vat, you know, I mean, what the hell's in it?
Meat.
But I guess you eat at McDonald's, so you don't know what the hell's in that shit either. So you know what I mean. So
it's meat. They're just growing. They're growing the tissues
for
out
sponsorship.
of
Just go ahead and hit us at thedailybm.com, and you can go ahead and check us out at McDonald's. Thank you. But anyway, but no, I was just like, I came across this article, and I was like, ugh, cultivated. You know, they make cultivated chicken too, and they got approval from the U.S. Department of Agriculture to start producing their cell-based proteins, is what they call it. Cell-based proteins, man. So there, I mean, ugh. It just doesn't. Have you ever had those Impossible Burgers? I got to ask you that real quick before we go forward. Have you had those veggie, like Impossible Burgers?
Absolutely. You know that I eat plant-based most of the time.
But those, have you eaten that thing?
Yeah.
And you liked it?
I don't like everybody's. I like certain. I mean, not everybody that makes a plant-based
so whose meat do you like?
Makes it well.
Sorry.
Believe it or not, Burger King doesn't make a half bad one. An Impossible Burger,
right?
They don't make a half bad one.
I thought it tasted like a brick to me. Like it lacked substance. It lacked flavor whatsoever.
Some of them do. So a Boca Burger, it tastes like cardboard.
It's like eating a cardboard hockey puck, and just you might as well go ahead and take it out in the yard and go play with it, you know?
Yeah, and once it gets cold, forget it. And you don't have very long for it to get cold. But there are some places like it's not a burger, but the Morningstar corn dogs that you can get from Publix sells them. Target,
Morningstar corn
whatever.
Dogs. They have corn dogs that are veggie based.
Yes, and you cannot tell the difference.
Really,
you cannot tell the difference. They're amazing. Yeah.
Mike,
so
have you had them, Mike?
Yes.
Yeah, and they're great. You know, there's a lot of things. My daughters love. Is it Fresh Kitchen? There's a lot of things that are vegetarian, plant-based type stuff that are really good. The what did we have? Was it the plant-based burnt ends? Somewhere around here have plant-based burnt ends. Is it Four Rivers? I'm not sure if it's Four Rivers, but yeah, some of that stuff is really good.
You know who used to have a really good veggie burger? Like, it was really good. In my opinion, it was good. Chili's used to, I don't know if they still have it, but they used to have this black bean burger, veggie burger. And it was just basically smashed black bean and with just like whatever other like carrots and stuff like that just give it kind of hold it together. And it was absolutely freaking delicious. Of course, I ruined it by throwing a little bit of mayo on it, but you know, hey, who's judging?
You know, I don't know about
mayo's still vegetarian.
This is true. I'm just saying it's supposed to be healthy, and I go slap a freaking pint of mayo on it. We just totally took it out of the health. Might as well go ahead and got a burger. But
I can't talk to you about things from Chili's because I stopped going there. Their service sucks so bad that I can't.
Yeah, we already had a show on customer service.
Yeah.
Do not get me fired up this morning. All right. I'm just telling you, dude, I will literally go off on a tangent for like 20 minutes and everybody will be like, oh God, we got to click out. Brad's about to lose it again. Because I just, Customer service sucks, period, everywhere you go.
You're listening to the Daily BM.
Okay, all right. You know what? She took us there. Here I go.
Oh, no.
No, here we go. No, you took us there. Here we go. I got to talk about a specific restaurant, and I'll talk about it for I'll have 2 minutes on the clock, and here I go. Popeyes, Lakeland. Just want you to know you are absolutely the fucking slowest place I have ever been in my life. Okay, I called in a mobile order. I have a minute and a half, so shut up. I called in a mobile order, right? It was supposed to be ready at 6:30. I get there at 6:25. Hey, I'm a little early, no big deal. So he's moving like old people fuck, number one, trying to go from one area to the next. And he literally goes and takes these other guys' order, and then he starts putting their orders together before mine. And I go, hey, and it's 6:45 or 45 now. I've been sitting there 15 minutes watching him do this shit. And I'm like this. Okay. I was like, God's tested my patience. All right. Okay. Here we go. Should I get out and say something, or should I say, fuck it, just gotta wait? So another 5 minutes goes by. I said, hey, man, do you know how much longer? He goes, yeah, I'm just trying to get these guys out of the way. And I'm like, but my order was called in at 6. And he just goes, uh-huh. And turns around and walks away. And, of course, the manager doesn't give a shit. She's just like, yeah, whatever. But I'm going back to the drive-thru. The struggle is real. Mike's holding up a mug. The struggle is real. You're damn right the struggle is real. So you want to talk about customer service? That was the worst experience I have had at a freaking place to get, any service whatsoever. Now, the guy was nice. I ain't gonna say that against him. He was really nice. He was just slow as fuck, dude. Slow as fuck. And they just don't give a shit. I mean, I don't know. It's like, dude, you guys are making
maybe.
Oh, fuck
just
you.
Maybe.
It's you? Kiss my ass. I know what you're going to say.
You're just being impatient. And
I
you
wasn't
need to
being
slow the
impatient,
fuck down.
asshole. I waited 20 minutes past the time it was supposed to be ready.
And just enjoy the wait.
Wait. So when is it the appropriate amount of time to start bitching?
Never.
Oh, okay. So if it was 45
Don't
minutes,
be a Karen.
you're still waiting on your food. Oh, fuck you in the Karen comment, because you know damn well if that thing ran 20, 25 minutes over for a fast food order that you called in on a mobile order, and they're taking that long, you wouldn't be a dick.
No.
Liar. He's such a liar. I can't even say. Okay. Well,
I'm never a dick. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Plus, who calls in a mobile order at a fast food place? That's just
That's
asking
why they're there,
for,
you
trouble.
asshole. They have it on the app, and you get percentage off.
I'm
You get rewards.
I'm in such a hurry that
okay,
5 minute wait through the drive-thru is not fast enough.
You are the biggest dick, because you know damn well that you use those apps just so you can get rewards or you get discounts. So that
I have never mobile ordered from fast food ever.
Ever. That is a fucking lie. I have been with you. Yes,
from
you have
fast
ordered.
Food. When?
Yes, you have mobile ordered when we've gone through McDonald's before.
To pick up, but you have to. When you pull
oh my
up,
God.
When you pull up, then you click "I'm here," and that's when they start making it.
That's what I'm not worried about.
They don't pre-make that shit.
But okay.
I haven't eaten at McDonald's in forever, but when I did use the app, I was just pull up and give them the code. I never did do the mobile thing because it was a pain in the butt.
15,000 points of freaking rewards and doesn't even know it. Hey, I'll be honest with you though. Popeyes has the most expensive menu out there. You'll drop it's like Chick-fil-A comparable prices.
No. Zaxby's is the most expensive menu of all time.
Oh, yeah, I remember that you went on that rant.
I couldn't afford to eat there. I couldn't afford
Zaxby's.
I couldn't afford to eat there when times were good.
That bitch was so mad. He was like, "Man, I went in there with just the 3 of us, and I dropped like $50 by the time."
No, it wasn't that. It was a 25-cent charge for the damn sauce.
Oh yeah, that really.
And they made me bring my bag. They made me bring my bag in to prove they didn't give it to me.
You were madder than shit. So I don't even want to hear it. You were upset, dude, because you were like, "Seriously, you're gonna charge me 25 cents, and then you didn't even put it in my bag. I had to bring my bag back to prove it."
They were like, "It's 25 cents." They were like, I was like, "I didn't get it." And they're like, "Well, can you bring your bag in so we can verify it?" And I was like, "I'm gonna walk all the way up to my car and get the bag and bring it back in so you can look at it."
I would have been like this. Hey, let me tell you. Come here a little closer. How about you kiss my ass and just let me get what I asked for? How does that sound? How'd that be?
Yeah.
That's my whole point, dude. I mean, it's like, you go to Chick-fil-A, for instance, And they'll go like this. You go, hey, can I get an extra honey roasted barbecue or whatever? And they're always like, sure, no problem. Have a blessed day. You go to fucking Zaxby's. You're like, no, man, that's 50 cents. I especially hate going to Hooters or Wing House.
I mean, no, Chick-fil-A is like this. You're like, oh, you have a 12-count nugget meal? Here's 36 sauces, so each nugget can have its own sauce in 3 different flavors. They're literally like, whoosh.
It's like they dig their hand in for potluck.
Yeah,
and just
literally, they're like, here's the sauce. It's like,
I think I still have about 12,000 extra Chick-fil-A sauces from like extra. They'll give you everything.
I just will let you know this: the honey roasted barbecue has a real short shelf life. Just so you know, because I made a mistake, and they give you like 1,000 of them in my bag whenever I get anything.
Yeah,
and I was like, man, cool, I got these to save. I opened one up, dude, and it was like completely the color had changed, and it was like I was like, oh, this definitely has a shelf life. So I want to say it was like 2 weeks, and you got to get rid of it. So
fast.
I don't have a lot to offer to the conversation on your fast food
because I'm
adventures.
a super veggie person. I just get health food because that's what I do, Mike.
I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that?
I don't get all health food. I mean, if I want to eat a brownie or a brookie brownie, whatever you call that, then I do. But but I don't.
Or Girl Scouts myself. Wait, what?
Yeah, but I don't. I don't spend a whole lot of time frequenting Hooters or Wing House or McDonald's.
That chaps my ass. I don't like going
to a Popeyes or a Zaxby's and I don't know how long.
But see that the Hooters and the Wing House thing chaps my ass because they're not 25 cents. They're 55 cents or something like that, 50 to 55 cents for a sauce. I'm like, and the cup is the same size as like what you would get from like Chick-fil-A. So it irritates me because I'm like, let me get this straight. So you give me 25 wings and I get 1 packet. 1 ranch. I mean, who the hell uses 1 ranch for like 20 wings? I mean, seriously.
Is this just for there to go, or is this when you're sitting there too?
When you're sitting there
all the time.
Seriously?
Go look at your receipt. If you ever go again, look at your receipt. They'll say 50 cent, 50 cent, 50 cent. They'll charge you like $2 worth of shit if you keep asking for it.
Oh yeah,
that sucks.
They'll hammer you.
They'll hammer you, dude, with the condiments, man. I'm like, damn, bro.
Well, going back to your thing about the food,
the meat.
There are a lot of pros to it in the ways of that it reduces the land use, it reduces the resources, the emissions,
the methane emissions.
Yeah, the greenhouse emissions. It does all of that considerably. Reduces the antibiotic use. It makes customizable meat.
Spoken like a true champion.
Oh my god, you guys are so bad.
Well, I mean, she's the one smiling and laughing, saying customizable meat. I just was sitting here listening to her.
Who gets to say customizable meat and can't say it with a straight face? But I mean, I don't.
Adults.
Yeah, it's called adulting, just so you know. All right, we try to keep this show clean. Okay,
go back to looking at your screen, Mike.
Yeah. She's called you
out. You're on my screen, so I'm literally looking at you.
She guest spots one time, and she's like, "Go back to looking at your fucking screen, host." I mean, whatever. I mean, it's like, damn, bro.
I'm the co-host, by the way.
She's like, I just want to throw. I'm gonna start throwing body shots right out the gate, man.
Anyways, you were talking about your customizable meat.
Yeah, you want to talk about how you like customized meat.
Ordering.
So, do you like to have the meat just like slightly in your mouth, or do you like to like smell it before you put it in your mouth? I mean, how do you do that with the customizable meat?
I mean, you should always smell the meat and make sure it's okay to put in your mouth. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
got nothing. Mike's just looking at me like, seriously, man. Dude, I'm sorry. I have to act like a child when it comes to like people talking about meat in their mouth. And wow, I had this long corn dog that I stuck right in my mouth. And it was just so long, and I'm going,
I'm just fucking hungry.
I'm just
fucking hungry. That's the bottom line.
You start talking about customizable meat in your mouth, and Mike's like, I'm hungry all of a sudden.
I walked in here, thought I was going to be on a meeting where I could eat my bagel with peanut butter in it. And
this is Daily BM. You can eat all.
You can eat whatever you want.
I just had a snack.
You can even poop out. You can even poop live on the show. What are you talking about?
That's not going to happen. That is never going to happen.
What kind of bagel is it?
Hey, would you ever All right, listen, totally side.
Ooh, that looks. Is it toasted?
No,
Is that chunky peanut butter?
it is.
Oh, get nuts in that peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes along with their customizable meat.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a mini bagel or is that a full size bagel?
A mini bagel.
Yeah.
It's just the right. I prefer to go on the right size bagels. It's just enough. Just enough to take the edge off.
Just enough to take the edge off.
Especially when you put some nuts around it. Oh.
So the question is, does the customizable meat taste the same?
Probably. Honestly, it would probably taste better because it's more controlled. So I can probably add and change the flavor profile to get like the exact perfect taste, if that makes sense. Because your food is based on what it eats, is what flavors your food and how much stress it's under, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So if you can control all those environments scientifically, you could probably make the optimal tasting meat.
I'm guessing that it might cost more. What do you think?
Well, and in the beginning, it probably will cost more, but once the R&D catches up and they can mass produce it, I think it'll cost less.
Yeah, because I think at first
you don't have
because
to feed
they're
it like
still
that.
figuring it out, the production cost might be a little bit higher, but the benefits to the environment and everything will be better. But then as they get better at it, then the production costs will lower. But I think at first it would be higher priced. I think that would be one of the drawbacks.
You could just grow a ribeye with perfect marbling.
Oh, that's
a nice.
Well, here's what they say about it. Here's what they say about some lab-grown meat tastes like chicken, and others it tastes like beef burgers. Okay, is what they're saying. They said the cultivated chicken actually does taste like the chicken, because the lab-grown burger from Impossible Foods, which is what we were talking about earlier, is the same way. It has the same similar texture to a lab-grown meat, but they're also saying that, for instance, like I'll just say the chicken. They say the chicken breast was more like the dark meat of a thigh, even though it was a chicken breast, which gave it more of a tasty substance. So in some ways, they're saying it actually tastes better than the actual slaughtering of the chicken itself. So I guess we're going to find out soon, because I feel like looks like we're moving that direction to control costs and to
also have enough
the population.
To feed the population.
Right.
Well, yeah. So I can see how that would be something that would maybe help with globally with food shortages and hunger, because if you can produce it,
you could also grow vertically with this stuff. You could have floors and floors up, as opposed to cows have to be spread out. Like you can't put cows in skyscrapers. I mean, I guess you could, but no one's done it yet.
Listen, I'm going to sound like a huge dick right here when you just said that, Shae, but I'm going to sound like a huge dick. So when you talked about like, wow, we could feed the rest of the world. Here's my thing. I'm going to use a Sam Kinison line here. And I'm going to be like, you know what grows in Africa, Shae? You know what grows in Africa?
What's
He's about to yell?
Nothing! Nothing grows in Africa. Nothing. So why the fuck do you live somewhere that nothing grows? I mean, seriously, all joking around aside, that's pretty much what his comedy bit was. But really, if you think about it, there's a lot of shit.
They were born there.
I know, but that's like, we can probably, feed them, right? Or not feed them? Because we're hardly struggling feeding our own people here. So it's like, I guess what it would be is more opportunity for, they're indigenous.
I don't know who's having a hard time eating here.
Based on what we look at when we see people out in public.
I don't see a lot of starving people walking around.
I see Americans are fat. Plain and simple. I mean, we are. We're fat. We are basically huge consumers of a lot of things, obviously by the look of us. I mean, I'm not saying anything about your peanut butter bagel there. I'm just saying.
Well, you probably don't see starving people in a line at a fast food joint, and you probably don't see them walking around a mall. But that doesn't mean that there isn't a hunger issue anywhere in the U.S. That doesn't mean that there isn't something that it could solve. And that doesn't mean that the technology or the the ability to do this isn't valuable somewhere else.
Right.
Why are you laughing at me, Mike? So, it doesn't mean that the ability to do this kind of thing isn't valuable somewhere else in the world, and that it isn't, breakthrough
So if
technology.
it's cheaper to produce than obviously livestock, I could see where that might pay off, feeding the other unfortunate countries that don't have like good food stores or ways of having cattle there, or whatever it might be. I could see that being a way of food source. Yeah, for sure. I was just, playing around with the whole Sam Kinison thing. I just thought that was funny when he was telling that joke years ago. God rest his soul. But, it's just one of those things where it's like, I struggle with the fact of things that are lab grown because we don't know genetically, like, because you're altering shit. You know what I mean? So when you alter things, it kind of, what's it going to do to how's the body going to interpret those differences in the way it's structured? That's my question. And we probably don't have an answer for that because it's just now a new product and it just got clearance. But we also have
we're so anti-starving in the United States is we don't even call it like hunger. We just call it food insecurity.
Oh God, let's get the fuck out of here, guys. Let's just get out of here. With that, I gotta go. Food insecurity. That's a good one.
But I just found the list.
You're food insecure.
I just found the list of the top 10 hungriest states in the world, and then America.
Where? Who's number one?
It's Arkansas or Arkansas, however you want to pronounce it.
Do people actually
Texas,
live there?
Mississippi, Louisiana.
God, they're all southern
South
states.
Carolina, Oklahoma, West Virginia, Kentucky, Alabama, and Missouri.
Aww.
They have about
hungry.
It's about a 10%. Says 10% of American households experienced food insecurity in 2023.
just food insecurity. In other words, we're hungry, bitch. All right, that's what it boils down to. We're hungry. We're starving. We need some relief so we can put food on our tables.
Let's see what the definition of food insecurity is.
Shae just turns to the right. Oh God, here we go.
That's where my other screen is.
It's a condition of not having access to sufficient food or food of an adequate quality to meet one's basic needs.
So in short,
food security,
you're fucking starving.
Yes, food security is the availability of food in a country and the ability of individuals within that country to access, afford, and source adequate food stuff.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, whatever. Well, listen. Are you food insecure?
Yeah.
Are you food insecure right now, Mike?
I'm pretty hungry right now. I don't know.
She just ate a bagel with peanut butter, man.
She's very satiated.
Why is the dog walking up back there? No, I'm just kidding.
Shit, I had not.
Like, wait, what?
Don't scare me. She.
A good time.
She ate my bagel. Yesterday she ate it. I left it here, and I walked back out of the room to get something.
Never leave food unattended with an animal.
She's terrible.
Hey, she was food insecure. Leave her alone.
I'm really wanting like a bagel with crunchy peanut butter now.
Let's
like,
do
they
it.
look good. All I have is English muffins though, so I might have to do an English muffin.
Those are good too, though.
An English muffin would be good too. No, I do this all
Thomas's
the time.
with their nooks and crannies. Oh yeah,
it's a great snack. These are actually the tiny cinnamon raisin bagels.
How big?
I got mini bagels. Yep.
That's about right. Anyway,
stuff some crunchy peanut butter in there.
It's got about a 2.5 inch girth.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Oh God, makes me think of sausage. Anyway, listen. Matter of fact, breakfast sounds good. I'm out. So listen, guys.
I'm gonna try to taste my own sausage this week.
I got jokes. I gotta go. All right, listen, guys. Don't forget to head over to thedailyvm.com. You can go to our socials where you might see Mike casing his sausage. So go over there and check out the video. If you get this, this is sensitive content. Don't hit. It's okay to view. That's all I'm gonna say. With that, Mikey, you got anything before we get out of here?
Yeah, I just envision like a police officer like casing a sausage, like on surveillance.
Thank you, Shae, for coming on the show. You don't got nothing to add either? I'm out.
I
Guys,
don't know what to say.
we'll see you tomorrow. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Have a good one.
Deuces.